The world's best striker will look for where the soccer is its most intense. Then out of nowhere, that's where they'll appear. The 世界一のストライカーは最もフットボールの熱い場所に突如として出現する。ブルーロックプロジェクトフェーズ2。ネオエゴイストリーグ開幕だ。鳴き声と声交わっても一緒。そんな僕の未来を強く願うか。
Everybody talk about pop music. Talk about pop music. Talk about pop music. Pop music. Pop music. Singing in the subway.
Isagi and the others return to Blue Lock, only to find the Japan U20 regulars waiting inside. Shocked, they learn that after their loss, Aiku and the others were invited by Ego himself to join the Blue Lock project. They're no longer Japan's U20, they're now rivals. Isagi notices Rin alone in the corner and tries to approach him, but Rin coldly brushes him off. Suddenly, Ego appears on the big screen, announcing the beginning of Phase 2. With the U20 World Cup just 100 days away, Ego now has full control over who will represent Japan. He declares that every player must evolve and reveals a game-changing twist. Each contestant must now enter a new environment, Europe's Big Five leagues. He explains each one: England for speed and power, Spain for technique and creativity, Italy for tactics, France for youth and opportunity, and Germany, the land of logic and Noel Noah. Their performance in these leagues will determine who makes Japan's final squad. This is their rite of passage to becoming true professionals. Each player has 90 minutes to choose their league. Isagi stares at his phone as the countdown begins. In Chapter 154, Igarashi picked Germany, Otoya chose Spain, Jubei went with Italy, and Zantetsu picked France. With only 1.5 hours left to choose, and each country accepting only 9 players on a first-come basis, many are still undecided. Chigiri asks Isagi which team he's picking. Isagi is torn between Germany and England. Chigiri picks England for its speed-focused playstyle. Reo joins him, saying he likes England because of its strong presence and wealth. Nagi, focused on trapping, is reminded by Chigiri that England is best at it, so he joins them too. Reo is happy they'll be together, and Nagi casually agrees. Barcha says he chose Spain, the best for dribbling, but adds it doesn't matter where they go, everyone still aims to be number one. He tells Isagi they should evolve before meeting again. Inspired, Isagi finally picks Germany. As everyone selects their final teams, the Germany group enters first and sees Ego's hologram, who introduces them to bastard Munchen. Instead of going to Germany, 11 young stars from the team will come to Blue Lock. Ego then says he'll no longer guide them, before revealing the world's best striker. Noah is the one who's going to.
Aqui pra elas todas,
世界一になるため欧州5大リーグからチームを選ぶバスタードミューンネオエゴイストリーグ開幕。
tryna hit this. I guess I could take one too. I don't think I could take much more. It ain't right if I fake what's true. I looked in the mirror and saw your ass. I probably would hate me too. I go pedal to metal, this car go fast. She like when I make that room. She like, yeah, to make this move.
As the Blue Lock players who chose Germany meet the best striker in the world, Noah, Ego appears and proudly shares that, thanks to the explosive Blue Lock debut, they've received more funding, allowing Phase 2 to begin on a higher level than expected. Gagamaru asks Ego that instead of traveling abroad, the star players from top teams are coming to Blue Lock. Ego bluntly says yes. He then lists the aces of each country: Chris Prince from England, Max Snuffy from Italy, Italy, Julian Loki from France, and Lavinho from Spain. Germany's ace, of course, is Noah. Ego explains Phase 2. Players will train under a master and must earn a spot as one of the 11 regulars by proving themselves. They'll also need recognition from the foreign players. We return to Isagi, who's fired up to play with and against Noah. He sees his path to becoming the world's best is now real, but then Ego reveals one last surprise. A new player will join Team Germany, someone who entered through a backdoor system. A door opens, and Kunigami Rensuke, the only survivor of the wildcard program, walks in, ending the chapter on a major cliffhanger for the Neo-Egoist League. Isagi gets excited as the training begins, and Noah speaks in German, saying he'll be waiting at the goal and leaves. The door opens to reveal a futuristic training field. Everyone starts preparing, and Isagi walks over to greet Kunigami, calling him a hero. But Kunigami has changed. He's cold now, saying he left that joke version of himself in hell, and warns Isagi to get ready because he's aiming to be the best in the world. The timer starts and everyone sprints toward the goal. Isagi is shocked by how fast Kunigami has become, but the German players are even more advanced. Isagi starts panicking as he falls behind, watching the Germans pull ahead. Only Kunigami keeps up with them. Kaiser reaches the goal first, while Isagi enters the final zone. Just as Isagi goes to shoot for a high score, Kaiser blocks it with a powerful kick, saying he wanted to meet him. He introduces himself as someone who does the impossible, and the way he blocks Isagi's strikes remind me of Rin, as we can tell he's at Rin level or even stronger. Then, we see a full shot of Kaiser as he orders Blue Lock to kneel before him.
Bad bitches in the spot, after the energy off. This that bag walk through. Bad bitches walk through. Spit your last on me, like who you came to talk to. The cute guy with the white blue eyes and the big bad I know it sounds a bit redundant, but I bet we'd have really good how you pick me up from the ground, tell me around, how it just makes sense. You talk so sweet when you're doing that things that's fun. How you looking at me?
Das bringt nichts, Kaiser. Die könnte ich nicht verstehen. Hier, benutzt das. Dies sind für alle hier im Blue Lock. Kleine Aufmerksamkeit von Chimpachi Ego. Ein Mikrofondolmetscher. Einer unserer Sponsoren hat die entwickelt, um sie bei kommerziellen Weltraumreisen einzusetzen. designed, mit Menschen aus aller Welt reden zu können. Ist erstmal noch ein Prototyp, since it can only respond to one predetermined language at a time. But even the tone of voice is made to sound similar to the one of the person speaking. Can you tell? Pardon us for our late introduction, Blue Lock. My name is Ness.
Miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is
Never trust a big button to smile.
Otoya was surprised to see Isagi sitting on the bench while Barcha was already on the field, ready to shine. Isagi began thinking about how he failed to beat Kaiser or reach the top 11 in the past 10 days. Kunigami was the only one from Blue Lock who made it, and through the wildcard path. So Isagi decided to make the most of his bench time by analyzing the weaknesses of others. The match kicked off with Kaiser on the ball. He passed it to Ness, who quickly sent it to Benedict, as he dashed forward using his insane speed and dribbling, then launched a long pass to Eric. As he smoothly got through defenders and passed to Kunigami, Kaiser moved into a perfect position, but Kunigami didn't pass. Instead, he blocked the ball with his chest and kept it, shocking Isagi. The old Kunigami would have passed. Kunigami charged toward the goal and shot using his right leg instead of his left, showing off his evolution, but the goalkeeper stopped it. Ness got mad, saying the way he plays doesn't match their team, but Kunigami didn't care, telling him to stay out of his way. Ness placed a hand on his shoulder, calling it a yellow card for disloyalty to Kaiser. The ball reached Barcha. With a smile, he said it's showtime, as Isagi focused on analyzing how far Barcha evolved. Chapter 1. 160 starts with Barcha pumped up for the match. From the bench, Isagi waited to see how far Barcha had evolved in those days. 10 days earlier, they were amazed watching their football idols Lavinho practice up close. After getting translator earpieces, Otoya asked their coach Lavinho how he'd teach them, as he laughed and said he wouldn't give any hints because true soccer can't be taught. He started dribbling and explained ginga, a Brazilian word meaning to sway or flow. It mixes movement, rhythm, and martial arts. He said all the best players have a personal image they play with. His visualization is a butterfly, as Barcha cut Lavinho's ball from excitement. After that, he saw himself in a 2D version how he plays and decided to mix his skills with Lavino skills to create his own and start training himself. Barcha later told Lavino he also has an image, his monster. Lavino loved the idea and told him to grow it even more to the next stage. Back in the match, Barcha dribbled through the German team with crazy moves. Isagi watches in awe as Barcha uses his new style, Ginga X Monster, and challenges Kunigami with a smile. Let's do it, wild hero.
And I couldn't help but fall in love again. No, I couldn't help but fall in love again. I saw it glitter as I grew and loved him. Why I never knew. I thought this place was heaven sent, but now it's just a monument in my mind. In my mind.
One to the kidney, two to the dome. That's left, right, go. Got a rolling for the brunch and a panic for the show. That's left, right, go. Got a big new body and a whip it like a pro. That's left, right, go. Got a great main chick and a real bad hoe. That's left, right, go.
ともこり的な場所に。だっけーね。はいやはい。消えてろ。はい動じないと見せかけた絶妙トラップで最高の一枚を外す。はいや振りが見えない。天才だ。
Kaiser's movements, they seem to be the perfect embodiment of my ideal playstyle. Just needs to set up a shot, and then when he lands, oh, crap. He's a monster. So this is Kaiser. Executed. He's achieved my ideal. No. He's already surpassed it. He's a genius.
You're joking. You're joking.
After Kaiser scored his first goal against FC Barcha, Isagi was stunned by the speed of Kaiser's shot, so much that even Noah admits it surpasses his own. As Isagi reflects on his role and Kaiser's dominance as the team's philosophy and the perfect embodiment of Blue Lock ideal, Lavinho enters the game using the star exchange system. Noah, noticing this, sighs and calls Lavinho an idiot, before activating the exchange himself and stepping onto the field. As everyone will finally see the world-class battle, Noah tells Kunigami he's failed 2 key training goals, playing in sync with Kaiser and proving his worth as a lone striker. Yet Kunigami still refusing to understand what's expected of him. As a result, Noah benches him. Then he calls Isagi is subbed in. When questioned by Kenya, Noah simply says it's fan service. The world wants to see Isagi, and that's what they'll get, while calling him Blue Lock Hero. as Isagi finally get into the spotlight, ready to play alongside his idol Noah, alongside with Kaiser, and against Barcha, Otoya, and Lavinho, as he promised to not let this chance go to waste and prove his existence. In Blue Lock, we've got the butterfly effect, as the chapter opens with a flashback of a young Isagi watching his idol, Noah, score on live TV, dreaming of one day playing beside him. He has 3 minutes on the field with Noah, 3 minutes to prove himself. On the pitch, Noah and Lavinho go head-to-head in a star battle. The players watch in awe as Lavinho shows off insane, unpredictable footwork. While no one can keep track of the ball, Noah keeps up without much trouble. Isagi thinks this is his chance. If he joins Noah in a 2-versus-1 play, they can shut Lavinho down. But as he moves in, Lavinho flicks the ball over both their heads, using Isagi as a wall to trick Noah. Isagi stands stunned. Noah turns to Isagi and explains, Lavinho's style is all about overwhelming his opponents. His technique is called the dance of defeat. Right after, Lavinho scored a clean goal showing off in front of everyone, the same way Neymar posed after he scored. As Spain celebrates, Kaiser mocks Isagi, calling it a huge mistake to interfere in a level far above him. With just 90 seconds left before Noah leaves the field, Isagi is fired up. He swears he'll make his presence known, now or never.
I'm a totally free butterfly that rains down death. Dance until you're dead. Shackled bastards.
After Lavinho scored the second goal, Isagi understood that he needed to devour the superstars. With the German team launching a full-speed counterattack with Noah, Kaiser is no longer the centerpiece. Everything is designed to clear a path for Noah. Isagi watches in awe as Noah effortlessly slices through the Spanish defense. While Isagi scrambles to find the perfect position to receive a pass, he realizes two things. Noah doesn't need to pass, and he's on a whole different level, far beyond what Isagi can devour. He realizes that he can't imagine playing better than Noah. Only one obstacle remains: Lavinho. The two stars clash once again. Lavinho orders his team to stay back and defend, while he handles Noah alone. But it's useless since Noah's greatest weapon is his ability to shot using either leg without any drawbacks. Using his ambidextrous shooting, Noah scores a stunning goal, tying the match at 2-2. With their 3-minute stints over, both Noah and Lavinho sub out. Noah puts Kunigami back in and calls him a wild card, a comment that puzzles Isagi. With the stars gone, it's now up to Kaiser, Isagi, and Kunigami to take the spotlight. After Noah subbed out, Kunigami took his place. Isagi presses him about his earlier talk with Noah, specifically the term copy man. Kunigami reluctantly explains, the wild card program was designed to mold someone into a version of the world's best striker, Noah himself. Many failed, but he survived. Then he reminds Isagi that since the team isn't passing to them, they'll have to create their own chances. As the game restarts, fans get what they've wanted. Barcha versus Isagi. Barcha taunts Isagi to steal the ball, just like he did with Kunigami. Isagi nearly intercepts him, but he gets the pass off to Otoya, who quickly returns it, setting up a 1-versus-1 with Kunigami. He again gets past him with ease and heads toward the goal, but Ness steps in and surprisingly stops him, stealing the ball with a slick move and passing it to Kaiser, or so he thought. In a bold move, Isagi steals the pass and takes off. He lines up a long-range shot, but it's easily deflected. The rebound lands with the German team, but Isagi realizes the harsh truth. Without Kaiser, he can't score, but passing to Kaiser means giving up his own chance to shine. So, he was determined to find a solution, thinking this is a challenge he will overcome. In Blue Lock, Chapter 167, while Benedict held the ball, Otoya was pressuring him hard. Benedict attempts to pass to Kaiser, but he saw Kunigami was bothering him as he wanted to take the pass for himself, so he decided to pass it to Ness, avoiding Kunigami. Just as Ness saw the perfect opportunity, Isagi suddenly swoops in and steals the ball from him midair. Bachira realized they were stealing from each other. Sprinting down the field, Isagi now faces off against Bachira in a 1 versus 1, but this time Isagi outmaneuvers him and breaks through clean using a shot feint. With Kaiser open, it looks like Isagi will pass to him and throw away his goal, and everyone expected Isagi would be a good boy to Kaiser, but it wasn't. Instead, he sends the ball to Kunigami, completely surprising both Kunigami and Kaiser, while saying it's time for Kunigami to prove himself, forcing him to go to flow state as the last piece that Isagi needed was him. Without hesitation, Kunigami used his powerful left-legged shot and kicked the ball, impressing Noel and Kaiser while scoring the goal, making Bastard Munchen defeats FC Barcha 3-2. As Isagi starts conquering the team with Kunigami, after Kunigami scores against FC Barcha, he goes asking Isagi why he passed to him instead of Kaiser, saying he owes him nothing, as Isagi simply wanted a clear result to stand out. Just when Kunigami was leaving, Bachira approaches Isagi, praising the play but asking the same question. Isagi explains he didn't want to be just another pawn for Kaiser. Bachira smiles, saying next time they'll both go all out as egoists. Then Ness storms in, furious that Isagi passed to Kunigami. Isagi stays calm, saying the goal is what matters. Ness insists the team belongs to Kaiser, but Isagi cuts him off, declaring he'll make the team his, and even mocks Ness, calling him a suckerfish. Kaiser appears, stopping Ness, and surprisingly apologizes for underestimating Isagi, and gave him a role as subordinate flunky A. Isagi said Kaiser's role is the naked emperor who got everything stolen by him. Just then, Ego appears on screen, hinting that there's more than one way to survive in the sea of egos, teasing a new system for the next phase, while showing the new ranking who shows their annual salary submitted by the World Soccer Club owners, who checks their play and decide their worth. After their first match, Isagi's value was revealed, 17 million yen, with an offer from Berserk Dortmund, representing his yearly salary. Other players' values are shown too, but then comes a shock. Kaiser is worth 300 million yen, leaving everyone stunned. Ego explains that players who haven't played yet remain at 0, and the top 23 by value will form the new Japan U20 team. This is not just training, it's a global market for clubs to scout talent. Raichi hates the idea of being treated like a product, but Ego confirms it, saying they are the product and clubs are the shops. Isagi was requested specifically by sponsors and owners. Even though Noah opposed it, he had to use him after Isagi proved his worth. Bachira says it's not about winning or losing, but proving yourself, and Ego agrees, saying, for a striker, the goal means everything. Ego adds that 80 million people subscribe to Blue Lock TV, watching these matches live for just 500 yen a month, making it the hottest football event in the world. As Rin scores the winning goal for PXG versus Ubers, Ego announces the next game, Bastard Munchen versus Manshine City, where Rio and Chigiri will play.
We get started and we ain't ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and a courtesy call. Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody